It's 2 o'clock here on a beautiful Tuesday in Nashville, November 12th, bringing in Ben Goldsmith to the Valid Music Studio here at Lightning 100. Is your first visit here?
First visit here. I'm loving it.
Right on, man. Well, we're grateful to have you here today. Ben Goldsmith just got to release his second full-length LP, the start of something beautiful. We've been playing Crazy from it. He's going to play that for us here in the studio today. And yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess this is the start of something beautiful as far as your career, because it's your second record, but are you still 18?
I'm still 18. I'm turning 19 on the 17th, so in like 4 or 5 days.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I'm looking forward to the great Steely Dan song Hey 19. So I'm excited. Special year.
I have 2 kids older than you. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So it's my daughter just turned 21 yesterday. So
sick.
On Veterans Day. So we're about to be wishing Ben Goldsmith a happy birthday, and yeah, so he's here in the studio today. We're going to chat with him, find out why in the heck he decided to move here to Nashville from New York, and tell us a little bit about the song Crazy. It's a great one. I think you worked with Peter Fenn on this one.
Yeah, I worked with Peter Fenn. I kind of came up with the idea of this song on the way to the right, and I was writing a bunch of fast songs, a bunch of slow songs. I kind of wanted to write something that day, a little unconventional, I'd say, and I was listening to a lot of Queen and a lot of Stevie Wonder at that time period, and I love kind of talking about the song in a way where it's like I almost envision it's like 2 songs in one, because the first part of it is like this very operatic, like you do some kind of magic to me, and then it kind of goes into this like soul song. So it was a very fun process, and brought in the idea to Peter. He loved it and challenged me, and we wrote and produced that song, and it was so much fun.
Nice. Well, this is the stripped down acoustic version. Ben Goldsmith and Crazy live on Lightning 100.
Heck yeah.
You do some kind of magic to me. Oh, and set me free. You're making me crazy. You're making me lose my mind. You're making me crazy, and I need it all the time. I've been searching for something for so long. You step in the cold. Oh, you set me on fire at first sight. Got me so high. Butterflies were screaming in my chest. I stood still and died. Your beauty is sent from the heavens. I feel so alive. Now that I've had a taste of you, I just want more. You're making me crazy. You're making me lose my mind. You're making me crazy, and I need it all the time.
Lightning 100, that is Ben Goldsmith, live here in the Valid Music Studio with a live version of Crazy. Man, that was crazy good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, your voice is awesome. Yeah, I love that you're like talking about how you were listening to Stevie Wonder, because that's kind of what I hear. I also think Alan Stone, who reminds me of Stevie Wonder as well.
I love Alan Stone.
Just
so incredible.
Incredible singer. Well, and you obviously know a lot about music, and you're a great guitar player.
Thank you.
You're only 18. How long has this been going? Where did this start?
Yeah, it started off with the guitar, and it's my first love. I started playing when I was around 6, the guitar, and it was, Brian May guitar solos and Angus Young and all like the great rock stuff. And that kind of took shape into like, I got into jazz music for a while. So I took some trips when I was little. I did some pre-college programs like in Manhattan School of Music and Mannes College in New York City. So I did a bit of jazz, and the jazz music and like soul and blues, what I learned at those conservatories kind of introduced me to like improvising. So I would write my own melodies and stuff like that, and that's how I got into songwriting, because I would like improvise. I had like a little ditto looper, and I would like loop all these melodies. I would like lay down some chords and then just kind of like start noodling and stuff. And that's kind of how the songwriting came about. I'd improvise melodies and just kind of subconsciously sing stuff, and that's how it all started.
Yeah, and you're starting this career in New York, and between then and now, you've ended up here in Nashville, which has an incredible songwriting community. How has it been getting to become a part of this?
Oh my God, it's been so amazing. I first came down here when I was working with a really amazing producer who he like honestly he's amazing. He let me use his studio almost like a workshop. His name's Brad Jones, and like he introduced me to the first people I ever met in Nashville. But it's just insane, to be honest. Like the amount of incredible producers and writers that I've been working with, who I'm friends with. It's really crazy. I'm so grateful to be part of this community now.
I saw one of the tracks on your record, "Blown Away." You worked with Bobby Bear Jr.
I love Bobby Bear Jr. He's the greatest. He's so I mean his lyric writing. It's like, of course, he has like that great storytelling ability through his dad, but he's just such a rock and roller, like with like all the Bear Jr. stuff and his solo stuff. It's just so cool. It's so awesome.
Mike Grimes was in his band, and that's Grimes doing pre-love music. Okay, you're schooled on this. You're only 18.
Nah.
It keeps blowing me away here. We got Ben Goldsmith here in the Valid Music Studio. Put out a new record, that the start of something beautiful, which is his second LP. It feels like just yesterday we had your debut record, and we've played music from both of these. It's really cool that you're here in Nashville. Okay, so I saw this video clip. I had read about Timothy Chalamet showing up at a lookalike competition. And so I seeked out the news story, not realizing you were going to be tied there. And it wasn't until today that I rewatched that and realized that's you playing guitar with him.
Yeah, well, that's not actually Timothy Chalamet.
Oh.
I wish. But I did like a little video with Universal Publishing, because they're part of like the whole new Timothy Chalamet thing, and we went up to like a bunch of random people and just started playing Bob Dylan songs. So I was like, "When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case," seeing if they knew like "Make You Feel My Love" and "Knocking on Heaven's Door" and all those great songs. So
Got it.
It was so much fun.
Okay, he did show up.
He did show up.
Yeah.
I wish I saw
You saying
him.
cross
My
paths.
God.
Okay. Because I read that story, and then I saw you. I was like, oh.
But it's funny, like I think like Frank Ocean's Instagram page, like there's like a picture of me on it. I think he went there. Like a bunch of random people were just like popping in and out. It was really funny.
That's awesome. So living here in Nashville, what's something that you're missing that when you get to New York?
Oh, I mean, just like the Jewish deli food, like
the Jewish deli
like
food, okay.
pastrami sandwich, like going to Katz's, like a matzo ball soup, like that stuff is just like so New York. Like I haven't found that yet here. I mean, maybe it's here. I don't. I'm just not seeing it. But also pizza. I mean, like just a great slice of pizza is just so good.
I saw you were doing a review. I think of Joe's Pizza.
Yeah. I did like a little. I love Dave.
You didn't give him a 10 though.
I didn't give it a 10. I'll tell you why. Because it wasn't oily enough. You know, pizza has to have good oil on it, and it was just like. It's a great pizza. It's like an 8.5 in my books because it just needs a little bit more sauce, needs a bit more oil. But I love Dave Portnoy, so I was like, okay, let's just do this. I'm in New York, and you know, I got to represent my city.
Seems like it's been a pretty fun year for you.
Such a fun year.
You made it over to Europe and to London.
Yes.
Played your first show in Germany.
Yeah, I played my first show in Hamburg, and I swear I thought like there'd be 5 people there. Like I have no history in Germany at all, and I'm like a very small artist at this point. But we played the show in Hamburg, and like there was like 400 people there, and I was like, oh my God, what? I was so pleasantly surprised at the Reaper Bomb Festival, and oh my God, I love Europe. I can't wait to go back there and play more shows over there.
Recently, it was last week, you did a show with Caitlin Smith out of Basement East.
She's the best.
That was benefiting the Family Alliance in music. How did the show go? Was it fun?
It was incredible. Caitlin is, like, honestly, I think, if there is a best singer in Nashville, it's freaking Caitlin Smith. She is, I mean, her voice is just, like, insane. But I've been writing with her the past, I guess, year and a half at this point. I wrote a song on my record called Easy with her. And John Green, who's another incredible songwriter. But she picked a great lineup of writers and artists like Ben Chapman, who I've written with before, is incredible, and Meg McCree and Lacey K. Booth and Madeline Edwards. She just picked a great lineup, and it was so much fun, like sharing the stage with all those incredible artists and songwriters.
When I was looking through your record and I saw you had different songwriters you worked with and different producers on there, and I was waiting to see Trent Dabb's name, and then I saw you did a social post just in the past 24 hours that you were riding with Trent.
Yeah, I wrote a tune yesterday with Trent and Alex Hope, who is like a huge part of
Alex's name on
the last record. Such a big part of the record, and I'm so grateful for Alex. But we wrote a song yesterday. I'm really excited about it.
Nice.
So it's like a very cinematic piano ballad and really fun melodies in it. It's it was really hard to sing, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pull that off live. But it was so much fun.
Trent's been the secret ingredient to a lot of great songs. So often I don't even realize we're playing a song a bunch, and then afterwards someone's like, "Yeah, you know, Trent wrote that." And it's like, okay,
he was so good. I was like, he was just pitching some lines like and throwing them out while I was like singing some melodies, and I was like, oh my God, like. He's like a lyric genius.
That's awesome.
So much fun.
We were looking at the piano in here. We almost brought the piano, but you're going to play both these songs on guitar. Tell us about this second song.
This second song, well, we're talking a little bit about New York and moving here to Nashville, so I think it's appropriate to play a tune kind of about moving from New York to Nashville. I wrote the song kind of about that like in-between phase of like, you know, going from being a high school kid and dropping my first album to going on the road for the first time and leaving my friends and feeling homesick. It's like it kind of talks a bit about like the growing pains of all of it. And I wrote it with a dude named Aiden Halliday during remember the snowstorm that went down? When was it? February.
Okay, yeah.
And we were blizzarded, and
it was fun. I had a puppy, and she was experiencing snow for the first time.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was such a fun day, and we came up with this song, and I'll play it. It's called Trying.
This is Ben Goldsmith live on Lightning 100.
Packed a bag for California. Texted you, I wish I called you. But every word I find is hard to say. 40 hours from my sisters. My mother's cooking, God, I miss her. Swear I think about them every single day. And I'm trying to make my way back home. I'm so damn tired of the driving and the nights I spend alone. I know if I don't get there this time, you won't let me go. And first I gotta make something on my own. Woke up in a crap hotel room, nowhere I'd rather be. I can see the highway, the static on TV. Along they will say my name, and like you always do, you hold me in your arms, whisper I love you. I'll say I'm trying to make my way back home. I'm so damn tired of the driving and the nights I spend alone. I know if I don't get there this time, you won't let me go. First I gotta make something on my own. That's all I'll ever be. I'll say I'm trying to make my way back home. I'm so damn tired of the driving and the nights I spend alone. I know if I don't get there this time, you won't let me go. But first I gotta make something on my own.
Lightning 100, that is Ben Goldsmith live here in the Valid Music Studio. And the song Trying is another one from his new album, The Start of Something Beautiful. You can get it over at bengoldsmith.net. And yeah, you can see him around town.
That's right.
Living here in Nashville, Tennessee, writing songs. We stole him from New York, and we got him for now at least. And grateful to have you here today, man.
Oh man, thank you so much for having me. It's so good to be here in Lightning. I'm always in my truck listening to Lightning on, and it's just a vibe. I'm so happy to be here playing for you guys.
Well, the first song from The World Between My Ears that we played, just an incredible song.
Oh, thank you.
We have, been playing Crazy, and I thought you could hear it on the radio. I'll play it right now.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Because we can jump back and forth between what it sounds like before and after the radio, which I love how things sound on the radio. So let's take a listen to this one together. You just got to hear earlier the stripped-down acoustic version of Ben Goldsmith and Crazy. And this is the recorded version. It's on The Start of Something Beautiful, and it's on Lightning 100.